The Flash is going to have a multiverse time travel Flashpoint storyline for the movie, and now one of the things we know about this crazy movie is that it could feature Michael Keaton. Now, nothing's official yet because he's still in talks to return as Batman, but if things go through, then not only will he be in this movie as Batman, but he will go forward in the DCEU as a mentoring figure to, like, Batgirl, maybe even Batman Beyond, which would be great to see. But Warner Brothers and AT&T and, like, anybody that's, spoken publicly about this thing has said that even though they're in talks with Michael Keaton, if it doesn't end up going through, they do have a backup plan. So that means that they have another actor in mind for the role to play this Batman in the Flash movie and in future DC movies. And that's Christian Bale. So this is a report coming from Jeremy Conrad, very reliable source. But of course, do take this with a grain of salt because you never know. But he basically said that if things don't work out with Michael Keaton, then Warner Brothers and AT&T and DC want to try and get Christian Bale to return as Batman for this role. So, this is great. He was a great Batman. I loved him in the role. But, I'm like 99% sure that this is true, that this is Warner Brothers' plan. But at the same time, I'm 99% sure that Christian Bale will completely decline this because he said multiple times that he doesn't want to return to the role of Bruce Wayne Batman unless it's Christopher Nolan directing. But he's not, because for the Flash movie, it's Andy Muschietti that's directing the movie, not Christopher Nolan. So I highly doubt that Christian Bale would actually return. But it's nice to know that that he's, in the running. Like, Warner Brothers is looking at him and they want him to return. It'd even be cool if they had, like, every Batman return. If they had, like, Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson, have all the Batmans in this movie. That'd be great. Because, it is a multiverse Flashpoint storyline, so you can do that type of thing. But another interesting thing about this report is that there's been nothing said about the return of Ben Affleck. So there's been rumors going around that Warner Brothers and DC want Ben Affleck back in the role of Batman. But are those true or not? Well, I actually think they are, because he was a great Batman. A lot of people really loved him as Batman. So it makes sense that Warner Brothers would want him back. But I think that he just declined because he was the one that stepped away from the role. He just didn't want to do it anymore. He had to deal with some stuff on his own and step away from the role. So I'm thinking that maybe they approached Ben Affleck for this role first, and then when he declined, then they came up with the idea, let's get Michael Keaton. And then now they have the backup plan as Christian Bale. So I think that Michael Keaton and Christian Bale are just the backup plans, and it was originally going to be Ben Affleck that they wanted to get back for this movie, but he just didn't want to do it. Which is disappointing, but, we have to respect his wishes. That's what he wants, so just let him have it. Christian Bale. If things don't work out with Michael Keaton, then we could be getting Christian Bale back as Batman, which is highly unlikely, but I'd be interested to see who the backup plan is after Christian Bale, because if things don't work out with Michael Keaton, things don't work out with Christian Bale, maybe they'll just throw in Robert Pattinson. That'd be interesting. I don't know who else they'd do. Maybe Kevin Conroy. That'd be interesting. He was great in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover as like an evil Bruce Wayne. So I'd love to see that. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Would you like to see Christian Bale return as Batman? And if things don't work out with either him or Michael Keaton, then who would you like to see as the backup plan for those two? So let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.